We are live.
We are live, baby.
What are you sipping on?
That good drink.
That good drink.
That good drink.
That good drink. Hold on, let me back up a little bit because I can't. No. I will not look bigger than you on the screen. Anyways, you guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching and listening. Welcome to Love Lockdown, the podcast, where my husband and I discuss relationship advice that perfectly works for us. I'm one of your hosts, Britt Brad, and you are?
I am the one and only captain of Team Arrogant, Captain Arrogant himself. And today, in case you are a first-time listener, this episode is broadcasted live via Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. It is also available the next day on all streaming networks. So, welcome to Love Lockdown.
Welcome, you guys.
Get it in.
We do get it in. If you guys are first-time watchers or listeners, but really watchers right now, make sure that you're sharing the broadcast as well as telling us where you are from when you join in. Communicate with us. You guys have been real quiet this season. Like, there's watchers, but there's like lurking watchers. You know what I mean? Like, people are like acting like they're kind of afraid. I don't know, Chris, did you scare people? Are they afraid you're gonna punk them or something? Because people are watching but not saying anything. I'm like, what's? Yeah,
you topping out a little bit too, so you got to turn your mic down just a tad. But look. I think that people just don't come on the show because they know this is very no nonsense. I might scare a few people, but I don't know why I'm the nicest guy in the world.
That might be what it is.
You know, but this show is powered by none other than Bel Air. Luke Bel Air. If you can't see it, let me turn my screen a little bit.
Is my mic good?
The Luke Bel Air. Yep. So what you drinking today?
I am drinking my True and True, but I think I've honestly only drank something different maybe one time this season, but I've got my pink and black bottle, or black and pink really. Rare Rosé.
Hey, classic. I'm drinking V-Line. It's spelled like Villain, but I'm drinking V-Line for you scoundrels out there. It's the cognac that Bel Air has. It's awesome. I love it. I'm a cognac dude. Cognac and cigars, cognac and apple juice, cognac and burners. For you rookies out there who don't know about that. But yeah, I'm a cognac dude. That's just me. So
what about
that's
Coke?
What I'm drinking.
Will Coca-Cola be good?
It's a little rookie.
A little rookie?
A little rookie-ish.
But you should still let the people know, right? There's rookies that watch that might be like, what about Coke?
A little rookie-ish for me.
Can I do that?
You gonna go Coke, you need to find you some whiskey or something.
You're really more just like straight. Anyways,
yeah, I'm a straight. I'm
ice, on the rocks.
Especially now that I turned 35 and that check engine light that came on, I don't need no sugar in my drinks for the hangover for the next day. I don't need it. So I'd rather have it straight and it tastes like it tastes and hit like it hit than add all that sugary stuff and pay for it tomorrow.
I feel you on that. 35, huh? I forgot you were 35. I'll be 35 this year. That's crazy.
Yeah, you old, bro. I gotta give you a young thing. I gotta find a young thing, but don't worry about it. My beard is imported from Peru. So.
Oh, I was gonna ask you where it's imported from, but honestly, it's perfect for me because you're starting to get to the age that I like. So yeah, you're starting to finally get there. Now me.
You're a little cougarish now. You gotta put some bass in your voice.
Stupid. Anyways, yes. So, Bel Air, thank you so much for sponsoring today's episode. We are sponsored by you as well as we have Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve. They got the schmick for your stick. So if you want to get something off Adam and Eve, they sell all types of sex toys, dildos, tie you up, whoop you, the whole 9 yards. If you do or are interested in that stuff and you just don't want to go out because COVID might still be lurking around the corner, and instead of getting dangalang, you want some schmangalang, AdamandEveStores.com. Use our code LL69 to get you 50% off and 10 free items.
LL69 is the code, kids. Adults use it. I probably shouldn't say kids. LL69, let's try that again. Is the code, adults use it.
Yeah, your mic coming in still just a tad bit hot. It could be my mic. I don't know. But
I think yours is starting to like go in and out too. So I'm not sure if it's mine.
I'm gonna turn mine down just a tad bit.
Okay.
So we're not topping out, especially because we got a guest today.
I know, I'm excited too.
We got a special guest, especially for our longtime listeners, everybody who's been tuning in from season 1, which will be like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Longtime listeners, one of our favorite guests. Every season, we have her on at least once. So we have Always Miss D with us today. So the show is going to be crazy. And the topic today is it was actually created by an episode that we had previously with Always Miss D, Pretty Privilege.
Yeah, everybody was talking about that because we had some ongoing debates.
Before the bullshit piles up, let's bring her on so that y'all can bullshit together and don't have to re-go through all this bullshit.
We're not bullshitters, but okay, go ahead. I would like to get started. Let's do it.
Always Miss D. What's going on?
Hey, y'all.
What's going on, sis? You hear him talking shit already?
I did, but that's okay.
It's all right.
I'm prepared today.
You researched your research?
I'm ready. I don't got my notes, but I'm ready.
Yo, so as always, we got one of our favorite guests, Always Miss D, sisters in the building. Let's check in with everybody else. Where y'all at today? James is in the building as always. Ypsilanti. My auntie Esther's in the building with the Dallas Cowboys logo. It is football season. Representing Fort Worth, Texas.
She's turning her nose all the way up because she's a Steelers fan.
Hey,
both of those teams suck. So,
what is that about?
But he's a Vikings fan. So.
Well,
let's talk about the health of his roster. Let's see if any of them will be able to play this season.
Vikings fan, child. What?
I know, right? It's like the only thing we disagree on in this house. Family divided.
Listen, we don't agree. We agree on Saturdays, but Sundays is a whole nother problem.
Sometimes Monday nights. It just depends.
Right. Go through the whole.
Rink, we love Rink. Rink, what would we do without you? Rink said use the code LF69 for Adam and Eve goodies. Have you used the code yet, sis?
No. I was gonna ask about that. You said what was it? No, not that. You said you don't want to get. Yeah, what is schmingling?
Oh yeah, what is that? What were you saying?
If y'all didn't know, Cardi B has her own language. That's Cardi B for dingling.
Oh, she added that. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. So
we were supposed to know that though.
No, I just made it up today. So.
So I'm really like, if you don't want to get dingling, you can get schmingling. What that mean?
No.
I guess that's the safer version if you're scared of COVID.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? LL69. Type it in the search. Put it in the search. Adam and Eve schmingling. Do not put ropes and whips in there because that's not what I'm talking about.
That's not it.
sis, you not into ropes and whips? Get out of here.
No, for real.
Yeah, we don't do that locked up stuff. It's not sexy.
I don't like that.
You know,
make our ancestors proud.
Everything they want would just be like.
Yo, Rick said she used it 3 times.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Go get your 30 free gifts. Go get your 30 free gifts. You know what I'm saying? Mom is in the building. Hold on. Stop the pressing. Mom is in the building. Mom, you must not listen. In case y'all didn't know, Mom will sell us out. Mom will sell our podcast out for a meeting because she's the most important person that you have ever met. Mom runs the show that you don't even see. So
she's so irritated with it too, though. Like it'll be last minute. I can't join y'all's podcast tonight. Like, Mom, like what? Got this to do? It's like what?
Okay.
So it's an honor and a privilege to have Mom in the building. Mom, we appreciate you.
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy. James in the comments cussing. We don't do this stuff in our comments on Love Lockdown. Curse words. So for you kids out there who don't know, it is college football season. James type Spartans.
Spartan Dogs.
That's one of them teams that we got here that we live in.
Oh, sorry. Y'all probably thought I was joking, but really no.
Here goes Pop. Spartan Nation. This is about to go crazy. Oh no. They are proudest 3-star recruiting team that you are ever going to see. But I like their new coach, and I like y'all better than that other team.
Yeah, way better than the other team.
We can agree on that.
Like, there are days that if we're not playing against them or playing them at all, like even in like the realm, we might root sometimes for Sparty. Okay, yes. You know, we root for Sparty every now and then.
And I'm gonna put y'all out there right now. I'm putting the bet in on Sparty week 1. They got to get Friday against Northwestern. Take the points, people. Take the points.
Come on with the betting advice.
Yep, you know that's what goes down here. Go
Dallas.
Yeah,
we're betters. All 3 of us are betters, aren't we?
We are.
I just thought about that. We all are.
Such great role models.
Drinking Bel Air, LL69, bet kids. Like, we're the worst. Do we have a rating on this show?
We could be doing worse. We could be out here on crack cocaine.
So, I was gonna say heroin, so I'm glad you said
that's even worse than crack.
That's why I said, you know,
that's that boy.
We could be all the way up here. We down here.
We all the way down here, right?
Just wasting a little money, you know.
It's not a thing, you know.
Okay.
Listen, yeah. We got to get into this episode because we got some funny moments ahead of us that I don't even want.
We do.
Listen, we'll be here all day. So look, let's jump into one of our favorite things, current events. For those of you who've never listened, we go over American pop culture events that have happened recently as this week. So,
boy, do we got some good ones today.
Our first one, and it's very local. Michigan parents must pay $30,000 plus for getting rid of their son's porn cachet. Now, what do you guys think that is? I actually read the article before I explained it. What just hearing that?
Yeah.
What's your guys' first impression?
No, I'm lost.
Well, first off, sis, okay, this is why I'm confused. I'm confused because did he still live there?
That's where that's where I'm going.
I didn't read it either.
He was recently moved out.
But his property was still in at a point.
He lived there for a while. He had recently got his new place, but he left his porn collection / memorabilia at his parents' house. I'm guessing maybe for safekeeping, or he just hadn't got a chance to get around to it, but he left it there.
Okay, stop.
There's so many questions. Go ahead.
Okay, listen, this the biggest question. If the parents have to pay $30,000, this must mean that it was a pretty extensive collection. So why leave it if it's valuable, right?
Who's spending that much money on porn? Like, I have so many questions.
Tristan just trying to say the homie's whole room is crusty as hell. No,
I don't even want to think about that.
No, for real.
Does it say how old he is? That's another thing. I'm drunk already. Does it say how old he is?
Yeah, he was 30 something, 39, something like that. He was just moving out of his parents' crib. But this is a story. So he left his smut there and they threw it out. So turned out that it was worth a lot of money. They said it could have been upwards of $50,000+ worth of like original Playboys and shit like that he had.
Oh, so these collector's items.
Yeah. So when I read it like a little different. Yeah, and I thought they just when I first read the title, I thought they just went on his computer and cleared his history.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking a bunch of DVDs. I was like,
cachet works in 2 different ways. It could be a cachet in the regular version of everything you have, or it could be cachet in tech terms, which is literally your history and your cookies.
Do people still have porn DVDs?
I don't think so.
It might be weed. You know them people who still smoke blunts and they just like the process of rolling up a blunt? It might be like that. They might like wiping the CD off and making sure it don't get scratched. You know how people listen to vinyls.
People still have DVD players then?
Yeah.
I do. I still have one. We don't use it, but
the last time you used it, you was doing Sean T like
I was tip-tucking tightening, y'all. Yes, that's what I was doing. I was tip-tucking tightening. That was like 5 years ago. Best shape ever my body has ever been in, by the way. But I'm just confused because, okay, here's another question that I have. Because I know that even when I graduated from college and moved out my own place, there was a many things I still left at the parents' crib, and it was just gone. I didn't have no business complaining about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like, I'm confused.
I would be honest. I could be at home and my parents would throw some of mine away and say I shouldn't have left it where I left it. It could be something I left on the kitchen table to get thrown away. It could be something very valuable. If it's yours, you keep it in your space. That's means when you move, and I got threatened all the time. You know how you go spend the night over somebody's house?
Yeah.
Whatever you left when you spend the night is gone.
Yeah, like my mama was good for that. You leave something on the table, she's gonna tell you one time, go pick that up, and then it's in the trash. So
you gotta take care of your own property. If you cared about that much, that should have been the first thing that was gone. But it's their house, and as much as they raised him and paid for him for everything, I can't believe that he is suing for some damn porn. It's crazy.
Not only did he sue, he won.
Yeah, he won. Revo just chimed in from Twitch. By the way, we stream live on Twitch now. But Revo just chimed in from Twitch. She said she's still using a VHS. Do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? If you like them grainy grains, that's the best thing possible for you.
I mean, I have a VHS player too. Don't use it, but I mean, it works still. Yeah, I can easily plug it in. I've still got all my Disney movies and stuff.
So it's her VHS and DVD thing is on the same thing. You talking to somebody who watches nothing but 90210 episodes every day.
Oh, my Fire Stick. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to clown right now, but but you're not clowning anybody but yourself because
she's like, yeah, I got this hot new Fire Stick 4K 90210. It don't even cover the screen. It's cut off.
He's such a hater. Like,
I haven't touched the VHS in so long. That's so wild.
Yeah, but this sounds like just an ass whooping to me because at the end of the day, my man's threw away your stuff. That sucks, but you knew it was worth money. And James chimed in. He gave us a little more insight. He said that he had other property that they did not throw away, which means they were probably appalled at his smut and threw it away.
Which I would be too. It's my child smut in my house. Like, I feel like that's ridiculous, right? Like there's certain things.
The first thing you take out.
Yeah, there's certain things like you need to respect your parents' home. Like when it comes like weed, smoking, any type of drug paraphernalia, period, stuff like that. No sex. I just feel like there's certain things you don't do in your parents' crib. You know, I can't believe I can't believe the court system entertained that. And there's going to be more people now that are suing for bull.
The judge determined that he had time to move they gave him time to move his stuff, and they picked on his collection because everything else was still there. Yeah, my man's, I don't know if you had the special edition of whatever.
Yes.
You can use that $30,000 and go to adamandevestores.com and type in
LL69. Let's get it.
Get you a schmingling.
Shame on you, young man, though, for suing your parents. Just shame on you.
Thanksgiving will be weird.
Oh, hella. I didn't even think about the family folks.
Weird.
I don't even want to know what this man would do with a turkey anyway with that much porn.
Okay.
Dave, you got to explain this one because I do not know what's going on in this one.
Oh, okay. Ooh, this one's up my alley because I actually seen the TikTok.
Hey,
don't AOE me. Portland woman creates a PowerPoint presentation to reveal to her parents that she's a stripper. So sis got creative with this one. So let me tell you guys something. I saw the TikTok. First off, I didn't need an AO because the TikTok was simply her showing how she was putting the PowerPoint together. Now, I thought that it was very 2000s of her because I haven't used PowerPoint in a long time. There's Prezi. There's so many different editing devices that you could use now. PowerPoint, but yeah, so this was just her way of telling her parents that she's stripping now. She put together a whole presentation. The first thing said, like, Mom and Dad, I got something to tell you. It was real slick the way she did it, though, because the buildup, like, she made it seem like it was going to be, like, really bad. Like, she was on that heroin, cocaine, you know what I mean? Like, something really, really bad. And then at the end, it was like, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm stripping now. So, to me, that's still equally as bad as cocaine. So finding out that your daughter's stripping. But
is she at Magic City? Is she stripping for the Usher show?
Oh
Is she-
no.
Is she on the main stage stripping? What
No.
are we doing here?
Just a regular strip club.
Sounds
Why
like
she couldn't just tell her parents? She wasted a PowerPoint.
that's what I'm saying.
She put a lot of work in it. Yeah.
She did that for the TikTok. That was silly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. TikTok has millions and millions of views though. So I mean,
Right. See, that's why
I commend sis. We don't even know if the girl's really stripping. She may have just done it, like you said, for the attention. We don't know. We don't know.
I don't like to do PowerPoint presentations for money. So, sis, more power to you. I'm glad you got a lot of time on your hands.
Right, truly.
People with free time are also doing the crate challenge. Feel free to join them as well.
What you think though? Like, like that's crazy.
I don't really care.
I want to know how her parents reacted.
I mean, why couldn't you just tell them without a PowerPoint?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
send a text message and turn your phone off.
Baby, you so creative. You so hype about this. Like,
I'm just wondering, because the teacher in me is like, the old college student in me is wondering if she stood there with like a damn laser pointer, if you will, and was for real like
to the next slide.
Yeah, like I just have so many questions about this. Oh man,
but the last slide was just pure ass. What are we going for here? I don't understand.
Oh man, yeah, creative.
So, the next topic we got, I ran across this on my personal Facebook. That's why we had to cut the names and stuff off of here. I thought it was a good question though, so we brought it to the show. It says, "What's a gentleman's curfew?" If he's in a relationship?
That's not what that says.
That's not what that says. So since when have you started censoring yourself?
That's not that word.
Wow.
That's how you Facebook spell gentleman now.
Facebook friendly today. Right. I get it. Okay. I see you.
The saints are in the building.
Listen, cancel culture is real. I'm not gonna...
N-word with an A at the end. GGA.
Yes.
Not the ER.
Not the hard R.
But for real though, what do y'all think a good curfew is? I thought this was a good episode to bring this on. What's a good curfew for a dude in a relationship?
Curfew?
What? I don't get it.
Curfew, it's a joke. He's trying to play us because he knows this is some bullshit.
You ain't going out the hot. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Kidding.
You gotta also remember, everybody don't date grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? What's a good curfew? Because listen. I'll be real. Just like women, there's some women out there you can't give an inch there, take a mile. There's some niggas out there that you can't give an inch
there to. You go. That's my baby right there.
For sure.
You can't give an inch.
How you gonna say niggas then? But okay, anyway.
Yeah, he's so fake
now.
You want a nigga here now?
Here we go.
Listen, but like for real though, like what's a good curfew? And as a dude, I'm a grown ass man. I don't have a curfew.
I don't think anybody should if they're a grown ass man.
But there's different people, different relationships. You know what I'm saying? Well, how would you feel if your man walked in the house at 4 a.m.?
If I'm good, as long as I know if he's
right,
good. Yeah, like.
I mean, wherever if him his mama's house, I don't know. Where they coming from at 4 a.m.?
I don't know. I mean, like, did you say, "Hey, I'm finna be with my friends. We going to the city. We coming back." Okay, but like, I don't know. Like, if you just was like, "Hey, I'm finna go eat."
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, it don't take till 4 a.m. to eat. Yeah, that's like, a little weird.
Still pandemic hours. Everything closed at 8. So.
It might have been an all-you-can-eat buffet.
I bet it was.
He was trying to get his money's worth.
I bet he was. Like, no, I don't know. I don't even think I would be mad. I would just have a lot of questions. Like, so.
This curfew thing sounds ridiculous.
It's a weird word.
I don't want one. Yeah, I think it's the word. That is, I think it just sounds childish as hell. Like, I haven't had a curfew since I lived at home in high school. You know what I mean? So for us to be grown in a relationship to give you a curfew?
Listen.
I'm just question mark.
We got some comments out here that's good. So Rink said, a gentleman is a grown-ass man. He should know what to do. And that's funny, she used gentleman. She said, you should know what to do. What's an appropriate time to be home? With communication and trust, just get home safe. I'm not policing no grown man. But
it's a lot of effort.
And ain't nothing open at 1 a.m. So,
okay. What's open? Nothing. So where are you?
Well, listen, since we on the topic of groceries, let's go to our next topic.
Ew.
Okay, yes. Okay.
I almost just threw up in my mouth. I've been drinking. I can't even look at this man right now.
Let's talk about it. I'm glad y'all brought
Listen.
this up.
So yeah, my wife sent me a clip of this dude Trick Daddy on Drink Champs. On Drink Champs, they asked Trick Daddy about his movement, eat the groceries, and he said he was bringing women along with his movement. Yep. And not only that, he proceeded to say, and I quote, "Yeah, I get ate out."
He did that.
I heard that trick.
So, and not only did he say, yeah, he got ate out, somehow it gets worse. The man also says that he puts his legs in the air and allows women to hold his legs in the air while he gets ate out.
I'm sorry.
Right. How else would it happen?
Yeah, so how do y'all feel about this right here?
I'm glad you asked that.
Let you have it, sis. Go ahead. How you feel?
I feel like if that's what a man really likes, or he's into, or he's willing to try it, then go for it. If you find the right woman to do it for you.
So you sounding real grocery eatish.
Listen, I have to agree though with her. It's just I feel like
no.
I feel like this is one of those things though that needs to stay private. You know, everybody has their thing, but some things need to stay private. The way
he said it.
Yeah, he was real proud. He was like, "Yeah, I get ate out."
Right,
I get ate out.
Him saying he got ate out is wild. Like,
man, look, bro.
But if that's what you like, I don't. So my thing is I don't yuck anybody's yum. So like, am I eating a nigga out? No. But if somebody like that, then okay, I guess. I'm not gonna slender.
I don't yuck someone's yum. I love that.
That was perfect because Erica just chimed in and she said, "I don't speak on what happens in other people's bedrooms."
Period.
I mean, I don't speak on what happens in other people's bedrooms, but I also am not bringing my bedroom to the table. So,
yeah, that's private.
Since you brought your open ass cheeks to the table, shit, daddy, I need you to keep your mouth closed, bro. Like,
I'm sure he cleaned his butt beforehand. Don't call him shit.
How clean is your butt? If you walk down the stairs, your ass is stinking.
Okay.
If you climb into bed, your ass is stinking.
No, not necessarily. If you take a shower and go lay down.
Depends on how high your bed is. If you gotta do any work to do anything, your ass is stinking.
Maybe he washes when he has a lady friend coming over.
Period.
You know, maybe he does that right before.
Maybe he got wipes.
When he knows he's planning out, maybe is it douching?
Right,
no, not douching.
That's for women.
That's for women.
Sister, please.
No, but he said he got ate out. That's a little female-ish. I've never heard a man say that. You know,
it's time to get ate out. Maybe he got wipes for that.
Yeah, he could have stuff right there. You know,
the demasculation of
I don't yuck people's yums.
Right.
I love it.
Has came to a conclusion, bro. First, it was y'all motherfuckers carrying these purses. Now, Trick Daddy talking about he get ate out. This used to be one of the toughest motherfuckers in the United States. In case y'all don't know, y'all young people who don't know who Trick Daddy is, he was the land and the law in the state of Florida, especially in the Miami area.
He getting old, though.
You couldn't walk in the door without asking Trick Daddy first. Now this man is on here talking about, yeah, I get ate out.
He getting old, though. You know, old men. Yeah, old men start to be very honest and.
If you getting old, that means
happy.
That means you wipe your ass a lot less well than you used to because you ain't as flexible as you used to be.
Hey man, listen. One thing I will say about Trick is that not only did he say it, but he then rebutted today and stated it again, and is very proud. So like, hey, he's proud. You know what I mean? He said it again today.
Look, man, and this bothers me. I'm with Jig on this one. He said Trick Daddy looked like he got dingleberries in his booty paws. But this is where I get. Listen, as a grown man, if I go use the bathroom and it does not come out the right way, I'm getting in the shower now.
I think that's everybody.
If I use the bathroom,
I don't think that's just men.
After I've showered, I'm hopping back in the shower. just know.
Yeah, that's everybody.
That's not everybody, clearly.
It's gotta be.
Because now
I hope it is.
We haven't heard no bad stories. Like no girls came out
Hey,
was like, he right, and let me tell you how he shit in my mouth. Like nobody said that.
That's very true.
I'm not talking about how nasty females are. Clearly, R. Kelly has proved to us that females will go to a long length to do stuff with celebrities.
Oh boy.
If y'all not aware, R. Kelly has been accused now of smearing feces on females. So,
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah,
What was that?
That's the newest.
That's today's news.
God, it's something every week.
Literally.
Yeah, it's just hygiene for me, bro. I
just feel like, it's something he should have just kept private.
Trick Daddy looked like he got one of them white chairs in his showers with the holes in them because he can't stand up for his whole shower.
Oh, the elderly. Oh, wow.
You're taking it too far, Chris.
Bruh.
It's just funny that he said like the girls hold his legs. So that's the funny part to me.
Like they're basting a turkey. Like they changed the baby diaper.
I get ate out. The fuck?
Man, he's definitely losing this year though, because he messed with the Beehive.
He did.
He came for the Beehive. He lost bad.
Yeah,
that wasn't good. No, he just needs to hush. He needs to hush. Hush it up, Trick.
Rick said that he did find slip and slide.
Okay.
My auntie said that's called a shower chair. James said even Bobby Womack said Trick Daddy is nasty. Listen, there's nasty, and then there is a different level of nasty, and it's not your nasty is your nasty. You know what I'm saying? What you like is what you like, my man's. But if y'all remember, and this is what bothers me, if y'all remember, Tank got dragged for this same comment a couple years ago.
No, he didn't.
I don't remember Tanks. Like I remember, but I never paid attention to
And
his.
It was with his wife.
I believe Tank said that correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Tank said that he doesn't know like how he would feel about sucking a dick. This was not about
Oh, yeah, that's different.
Well, what I read yesterday on the Shade Room was that he also mentioned getting ate out. So
what is this though? Like, why are we all sharing this all of a sudden? Is this the new cool thing?
Man, listen.
That's the only problem I'm having is like, why are people setting themselves up for that in the first place?
By the way, if y'all want to join the chat, if y'all got something to say, and we don't get your chat up in time, you angry enough to join the chat, you're brave enough to join the chat, you not punk, you not chicken. Today, join the chat, ask some questions. We got extra. All y'all people who DM like, tell your girl I said what up. She fine on the podcast
all the time.
All of y'all who DM
always quiet. They DM me too. They DM me too, and then they get quiet when the time is here. Like you're right here in everybody's faces, and where are those people now? You know what I mean? Like where are they? Let's figure it out. Say Aisha, that's the Tank comment. Yes. Okay, so
he said something about sucking dick.
But for what reason? Different. But for what? What was the reason? Like, why did he do that? I'm just confused.
I have no.
Why
clue.
are we sharing this stuff?
Listen, don't talk.
And then get mad, but then they're getting mad when people have something to say about it. But you have millions and millions of followers.
Yeah,
you know that saying. You get ate out as a grown ass rapper, man.
I love that.
People are gonna have something to say. I got a
question for y'all. Would y'all, if y'all had to eat out some groceries, right?
On a man?
Listen, if you had to eat out of groceries, being a woman,
okay.
Y'all know what women do every month and how women operate. Would you rather eat out a woman's groceries or a man's groceries?
A lady never tells. I don't talk about what I do.
Woman. No brainer.
I really honestly don't know the answer to that because we do some really crazy things throughout the month and stuff. So I'm pleading the fifth on this one.
I've been around women my whole life.
I don't,
and I know I know how them trash cans
set me up
during that time of the month. So,
but that's like 1 week.
I'm just saying. That's why I asked the question.
Some of these men don't wipe properly 4 weeks out of 4. So,
ooh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Listen, and this is crazy. I seen something yesterday where a man had said that he dips his tissue. Okay, after he takes the number 2, he flushes the toilet. He dips his tissue in the toilet, and he wipes with the wet tissue.
With the what? Hold on.
Why don't he just go get wipes?
With the toilet?
That was my question. I don't know.
With the toilet water?
With the toilet water.
Oh, wow. That's absolutely disgusting. So now back to my question again.
What type
why
of
did he share that? But why did he share that? I'm so my mind is boggled to why people are sharing this nonsense.
I don't know.
He didn't have to. You know what I mean?
He didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to say that. That's disgusting.
Listen,
He probably thought he was being clean too, though. He probably thought that was like a kudos thing.
He was like, yes, because my ass is clean.
If y'all eat at Trick Daddy's Rib Shack after this, I swear to God. I swear to God. Y'all nasty.
Oh, man.
You can't be out here selling food and talking about getting your ass out.
Is this restaurant still open?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
After the Beehive attack?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's still Trick Daddy. He's still on Love and Hip Hop every week.
That's what's up. That's true.
But hold or fold, y'all. After talking about Trick Daddy, let's go hold or fold.
Let's go.
Hold or fold. First up, we got Damian Idris, I believe his name is.
Yeah, that's his name.
Y'all might know him. Y'all might know him as
that's his name. Franklin.
Franklin from Snowfall.
Oh, Snowfall. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So are we holding or folding? I already know Britt's answer. Are we holding or folding?
Okay, wait. This is tough.
We got to explain the show. Hold on. We got to explain the game because it's been a while for people who are first-time listeners.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Wow.
So hold or fold. Yeah, and I'll give you some time to think because I seen you were like, you know what I'm saying? But hold or fold is a game that we play when we have guests. So when it's just me and Chris, we don't play. But when we have guests, this is a special game that we play. We like to see if people would hold being in a room with a good-looking celebrity. If they would hold in a room with them, if they we'll pretend like you have a significant other, whether if you do or not, would you hold? That means, would you hold your ground and not do anything with them at all? Or would you fold? Meaning that you would absolutely cave in, use that hall pass, if you will, or just cheat, if you will, if you don't have hall passes. Because everybody has their different things as couples, but... So would you hold or fold? That's the question that we have today.
Or as sis would say, going to get something to eat.
We don't yuck people's yum. I love that. You loved that.
That's my 2021. We don't yuck people's yums over here. It may not be my yum, but I'm not going to yuck it.
So I distracted long enough, sis. You've had enough time.
You know what?
What you doing?
I'm
holding or folding? You're holding. Okay.
He is attractive, though. He is attractive.
Yes.
Britt, what you doing?
You already know. You know what?
What you doing?
I'm folding, but I'm folding because he's just so attractive on top of being so talented. Like, Snowfall is amazing. The fact that he can be like super innocent, but like super badass at the same time. I'm not going to give the show away, but just so you guys know, he is multi-talented on that show. And he wears members only. I'm sponsored by members only.
I don't watch that show.
Let's go, Franklin. I'm folding.
Okay.
And it takes a lot for me to fold. And I think he's younger too, which is not my type. Which is not usually my type. But
first or second time I've heard you say fold, so that was good.
He's good looking. He's just good looking. So yeah, that's it for me.
So we got a hold and a fold. Let's see what the people are saying out there.
What are people saying?
My auntie said, "Oh my God, yes."
Yeah, he's cute.
Rink says she's holding.
Okay.
What?
She said you're intoxicated and your judgment ain't right.
No. I like Franklin. I like Franklin 24/7. This isn't the Bel Air talking.
You keep calling him Franklin like that's his real name. That's not that man's name.
It is.
So next on the list,
y'all call Tyreek from Power.
Now let's see how gully y'all are.
Stop it.
Next on the list.
Yeah.
I will kick you out for the wrong answer on this one. You got to go.
You want to go first?
By the way, in case you are listening,
Oh,
This
yeah.
is a picture of Beyonce
With her ass out.
with her ass out.
Assless chaps.
Selling her assless chaps from her Ivy Park line. So, as a card carrying member of the Beehive, I need answers.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
So I like Beyonce the artist. I'm holding. I would just like to be friends.
Me too. Chris is gonna get us, but
I just want to be her homegirl. Like,
yeah,
I can sing a little bit.
I'm folding like that new Samsung.
yeah, he's folding, but I'm holding.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I respect people saying that. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? She's very beautiful. But for me, I just want to be her homegirl.
Y'all obviously didn't see her turn the lights on.
Same. I'm holding.
Let's see what the people are saying out there.
I know everybody's saying folding, but
Erica says she's
I'm holding.
See?
That's another hold. Maybe B has reached that age where y'all thinks that she ain't it no more.
No. I don't age shame. It's just that first off, I get unattracted to people when they're at the status that she's at and she still has her ass out. Like, I don't have a problem with having your ass out, but at this point, you are Beyonce. Like, you don't have to have your ass out anymore. Stuff like that just starts to turn me off a little bit.
As a marketing person, if somebody brings assless chaps to me on Beyonce's line, there's no better way to sell these assless chaps than with Beyonce's ass in them.
I just don't feel the same way.
First of all, because where the fuck are you wearing these?
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't like assless chaps. Like, I don't think they're attractive on anybody.
Number two, who are you selling these to?
That's what I'm saying. The photo is fired.
Yeah. Coachella. Is Coachella happening this year? Like, these music festivals, people wear ashless chaps all the time. So it's not that. It's just, I've never been attracted to them. Like, anybody could be in them. And I don't like assless chaps. I just don't think they're. Well, I'm just not an ass person, I guess.
so you would eat out. Jesus Christ.
Oh, hold on.
Next on the list, we got The Rock's cousin.
Whoa.
So for those of y'all who are watching,
I feel like he started acting up when you called him that.
Yeah, so in case y'all don't know, Cash's cone comes off today. He's very excited.
Go Cash.
I'm happy
picture
for
that
him.
we're showing right now is of the WWE champion Roman Reigns.
Talk about it.
He's The Rock's little cousin.
Okay, whoa.
My auntie
have you not noticed that she wants you to stop saying that?
Don't disrespect
He guessed recently. Y'all might have seen him in the Fast and Furious spinoff with that starred The Rock, and he was like one of his family members. But why
are you doing that? Why?
I'm just trying to tell the people where they might know Roman Reigns from.
You're trying to make it sound corny. It's a spinoff. No, right? No.
He's trying to play you.
Universal champion.
He mad because you hold it on Beyonce. So now he's about to act the ass for the rest of the episode.
If y'all want to hear me say fold, there you go. There you go.
My auntie typed in about as many yeses as she could get in the comments. Brent, we need your answer so we can move forward.
I'm gonna hold on him. I'm holding because that's yours. That's yours. I'm gonna let you have that. Even though, we have the surge thing and.
Oh, I'm done with it.
Okay, I think I am too, though. It's not fun anymore. Yeah, I get bored of people quick too, though. So
it's not even, man. Okay, I heard he was like talking to a white girl, and it really upset me. But let's move on.
Ace for real be taking things personal, by the way, y'all.
I really did. I really did. And I was like, oh, okay, that's really on. I unfollowed him and everything. It's over with.
Damn, you unfollowed?
Yeah, how you gonna be? All right.
She hurt, y'all.
Yeah. So next.
Last up.
Next, we got Amarion and Orion. So for anybody that was born after 1995, y'all probably don't know who the hell I'm talking about. But these two dudes were famous back in our day. They're known for being molested by Chris Stokes.
Stop. See, I knew you were about to say something ignorant. That was
my bad.
You got to stop that. You got to stop. You have to stop that.
Oh, It's hard to say the name.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
I am
First off,
appalled.
Orion was not a part of any group.
So
Whatever his parents got paid for Marion, he got paid for too. There ain't no way.
Anyways, before you continue on being ignorant, I'm just gonna simply say this: people are acting as if he's brand new Orion, and I feel like we watched him grow up as well.
We did,
because he has always been with Omarion everywhere. So, I mean, I'm holding. How you feeling? I'm with her. I'm holding with both.
So this is not a good picture of the both of them.
I know. I couldn't find any shirtless ones for some reason.
There is one that just came out, but
see,
I said that to say. I think they're very handsome. I think I kind of like Omarion a little bit more than Orion, but I will hold. But they are attractive.
They are attractive. It's just they're not my style. They're a little. They look young, which is actually a very very good thing because they're older, but they look young to me. You know, I like them older. So yeah,
just keep it in 100. Omarion is probably one of the most relatable dudes on social media right now. Especially when he's with his family and stuff. He just acts like a man sometimes. So, we very few guys like that now. So I
don't really. I never followed him before, but I guess I'm intrigued now.
He don't really respond. He really don't respond to drama. He don't get involved in anything.
Good.
And his baby mama.
She's a mess.
She's a ho. So
she's a mess.
For him to deal with that the way he dealt with that, that's all respect.
I did love the way that he handled that with what's his name? The other one from B2K when they were dating.
Oh, Lil Fizz. That really hurt my heart.
That hurt mine too. I just thought that was sick.
I used to love me some Lil Fizz. What?
Anything I liked about Fizz was out the window when I saw that he was dating.
He was my favorite in B2K. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
Who was your favorite B2K member?
I'm thinking about it. What was the other one? The little chocolate one. The other one. J-Bug. I liked some J-Bug. I was a J-Bug fan. Yeah.
Little Fizz fan. I knew all the raps.
J-Bug was my dude.
Not Fizz. He do. Erica said Fizz looks like he has dirt under his nails now.
He let himself go.
He's outrageous now. I don't like it.
All right. So now on to the main topic, which is Pretty Privilege. Pretty Privilege was brought on in case you guys haven't heard the previous episodes. If you haven't heard it, it's available on lovelockdownpodcast.com. Facebook now has a podcast sharing network where you can go listen to it on there. You can go listen to it on Google Stream.
Yeah, we're on Apple, everything.
iTunes, wherever you can listen to podcasts, we there. Spotify, we there.
Go on to YouTube.
Y'all, and our downloads though, real quick, like I love you guys so much. The support is crazy because outside of live, like the next day, our downloads have gone dumb. Like it's crazy how many downloads we're starting to get.
Yeah, y'all
from
really,
everywhere.
Y'all really make me feel kind of bad about retirement every week. But listen,
every week.
The way this topic got started is, I believe Aisha slipped up and had mentioned that she got her gas paid for often.
Like it was normal and shit.
Like it was normal.
Yeah.
I didn't know it wasn't. So
not knowing that me and Britt had a previous argument for like 2 months. Not a real argument, but like just a fun poke around situation about having pretty privilege. How pretty women get privilege in society.
Sis, you did not help that argument at all. I wanted to slap you through the phone.
I didn't know.
Because I was like, damn it, she just fed on to what he's been saying. And I love being right.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
It's okay. It's all good.
So I'm gonna let y'all do the talking today. I'm just gonna ask questions. Okay. Seeing that y'all held on Beyonce and all, I'm gonna be nice.
Dog, like you should be happy.
Oh Lord.
Because I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl. Like if I wanted Beyonce, I would have Beyonce.
Okay, what?
That would be competition for you. You don't want that.
That's that pretty privilege.
LL69.
LL69 says, I love it. I love it.
Here you go right here. Erica said you stay getting free something. sis?
As you should.
Listen, so we're going to talk about this. So are we ready to admit to everybody before we get started with the whole conversation that there is pretty privilege? And once again, for everybody out there listening, if you're watching live right now, you have the opportunity to join. Click the link in the comment that I just put in there and join the broadcast. If you can't click the link, put it in your browser, join backstage, ask all the questions that you want to ask. We'll let you in. But are we ready to admit that pretty women have privileges in society? And I'm not talking about pretty women by people's standards. There's a such thing as pretty, and then there's universally pretty. Pretty to somebody and universally pretty are two different things. Like there's certain people that I could put on the screen that everybody's gonna say yes to, at least 95%. That's universally pretty.
Like a Holly Berry.
Holly Berry. I hate to say it, but J-Lo usually goes in that category. And
what? Why do you hate to say that?
I'm not a J-Lo fan.
I know, I'm being funny.
You know I'm not a J-Lo fan.
I'm being funny.
But there is a universal pretty where you get to that level of universal pretty. And we talked about it last episode, but a lot of y'all might not know either way because taking self-inventory is hard. And y'all parents never told y'all that y'all was ugly. So this is good news for people. Maybe if you can relate to some of the things that they say, then you can know that, hey, maybe I am universally pretty.
I mean, we are taught all the time that looks aren't everything, but they are a big thing. I get a lot of shit, and I said this last week's episode, I get a lot of shit all the time because I always say that, y'all know I'm cutthroat. Like, I'm not up here, I'm not right. So I always say, like, if my child comes out to not be facially, aesthetic, I'm going to know it.
I'm going to need a do-over.
They're going to need to be...
And a test.
Well, listen... Don't do the testing part because I'll need the test because my whole family is beautiful.
You see my
I might need the test.
You don't import beers from Peru with bad genes. I'm telling you.
Oh God!
I'm gonna be pushing the baby out like, can I get this tested? I'm just kidding. No, but I get a lot of shit for that all the time, and that's not saying I'm not gonna love my child. But if they don't look good, I'm not gonna be unaware of that. But I'm gonna make sure they're a good person, a better person than what they have to be already. Look at Trisha's saying. Stop it. I'm such a fucking asshole for this. They have to be a good person more than usual. Even if they look good, I'm going to make sure they're a good person. But they're going to have to be a double good person if they don't look good. And they have to always be fresh to death. Like, it's just no, you know what I mean? But yes, even when you are not good looking, you are raised, hopefully, if you have good parents that still tell you, like, you're the most beautiful person in the world, even if they don't think it. Y'all act like I am an asshole for that, but to be honest, everybody's parents have a favorite child. Like, you guys, everything you guys are thinking.
Normally, I would jump in and have my wife's back right here.
No, you wouldn't.
But she held on Beyonce.
But you wouldn't, anyways. You throw me under the bus all of the time. You're such a lie.
So listen, y'all. This is what we're gonna do. Is pre-privilege a thing? Are we admitting this, right?
Yes. Cash said yes too. He said yes too. He's ready to get that Kona. What you think, Asia?
I don't know.
Do you feel like you get treated differently than everybody else because of how you look?
No. Why y'all stop like that? Why everybody sit there and look at me stupid? No,
but she's being honest though, because that's how she feels. That's how she feels.
I was waiting on Britt answer. I wasn't just like.
I already said yes. I do believe that, but I can honestly say that in my situations, there have been times that it was because I was good looking that I was questioned on a lot of things. So was it a privilege? No. And that's why I always have a problem with hearing pretty privilege, because there are a lot of things that we go through for being
and I'm gonna get into
somewhat attractive.
I'm gonna get into all that. All that talking is unnecessary. I'm gonna get into all of that.
But yes. So the answer is yes.
This is the next part of it.
Go ahead.
Yes, along with every privilege, there are downfalls to having that privilege, such as some people believe that beautiful people are dumb.
There you go. I don't like that shit.
That beautiful people are easy targets. Some people also believe that beautiful people are unapproachable. There are downfalls and down aspects to all as well. That does not mean you don't have pretty privilege, though. Question. So how hard is y'all, if you left your relationship today, if you in a relationship, I don't know, sis, I ain't talked to you lately. Baby, if you left your relationship today, how hard would it be for you to find another man? Like, what's the quickest turnaround you could pull?
You being funny or?
I'm asking for real.
Like,
I know, right? Like, I feel like I'm being set up right now. It would be pretty.
It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a. Okay.
The fact that you think it's a joke is a problem.
No, the thing is though that I'm not naive. Like you just said, a lot of people think that pretty people are dumb. I'm not naive. I think today, if something were to happen to you and I, that like I wouldn't expect a real relationship. The only reason
Hold on. First of all, I will find you.
Well, let's
put that out there.
Number one. Find you. Okay.
Find you.
Okay, Liam Nielsen. What is this? Hold there. Hold on, Jamal.
Sadly, if you leave this relationship, you're gonna be single whether you like it or not.
Stop it though, because
you leave, we all leaving.
I know, right? I'm trying to answer the question though. So, anyways, if I were to leave you right now, I do not believe that at this point in my life of being almost 35 years old, hadn't been married and lived life, that it would be good intentions. So yes, it would be easy to get someone because they just want to fuck, but I don't
that was the question. Save all of
that's
that.
That's it. Yeah.
Sis, how long would it take you?
Like to go on a date or like to have a man?
How long would it take you to
you got to ask better questions because like would to go on a date, to fuck, or to actually be in a relationship?
Either or. How long would it take you to get in a relationship? If you wanted a relationship tomorrow after you left a relationship, how long would it take you to get one? See, this is why people think pretty people are dumb. Because y'all like to act that way. As if y'all don't know the English language. When people
this is what I'm saying.
They kicked us off because we were acting a fool.
You were acting a fool, not me. You got to calling people dumb, and they were like, "Bye."
I think Sis was still in here. She was just looking at the screen like, "What's going on?" But look, no, for real though, like honestly.
Yes, being honest. Yes, no, it wouldn't be an issue. I would be able to get someone like that. But again, you have to ask the questions correctly because are you asking relationship? Are you asking for a good quick fuck, or are you asking for just a date around?
We already know that
that's not a stupid question at all.
Women in general don't have a problem getting a fuck.
Well, that's true. Okay.
The average person can get a date because there's always the might of a fuck behind there. I'm talking about getting a man. That means whether he's paying for whatever. How long would it take you?
Not long. Probably a day.
Man, how long?
Maybe even a couple hours.
Okay, no, I didn't know.
Okay.
It wouldn't be long for her either.
Weeks.
She's being modest. It wouldn't be for her either. I'm gonna answer for her. I'm gonna answer for her because now at this point she knows.
No, I'm being for real.
Hours, maybe a day.
Go get the blonde wig. We're gonna act like this.
I had to retire my blonde wig, y'all. But anyways, that's another story for another day.
Does she have a name?
No. But when I get my next one, she will. And I'm going to premiere it on the show. So.
Okay. All right.
So listen,
but yes, we answered your question. Go on.
So now, what's the craziest thing that you've ever gotten for free? And by this, I mean this. For instance, Brit has went into a Verizon store to upgrade her phone. Not only did they let her keep her phone, but they gave her the new one for free without payment. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all don't have all the extra questions at the back end of this. What's the craziest thing that you've gotten for free that you should have paid for?
My phone. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Probably some shoes.
Kind of shoes.
What kind of shoes were they?
Gucci, Jordans.
I don't own them anymore.
Red bottoms.
They were some Gucci shoes that I don't own anymore.
Oh, Gucci, yeah, that's big. That's big.
Okay.
That's big.
Okay. Okay, so now when receiving these things, did you automatically assume that this was a part of the relationship, or did you know that this was a special thing that you were getting because of who you were?
We were not in a relationship, so.
And clearly, I wasn't in a relationship with Verizon, the Verizon workers. I was beat as fuck. Just got off work. This is when I was teaching, so I didn't walk in there like, you know what I mean? I didn't walk in there cute as fuck, like, oh, I'm about to get me a free phone today. Like, I had work clothes on still, was disheveled from teaching all day.
Which is another part of pretty privilege that we're going to get into, because a lot of pretty people think that because they didn't try today, that their prettiness that had anything to do with what happened to them. Pretty people that's universally pretty can't hide it. For instance, I told Britt the other day, Molly Curum came on First Take, and she barely wore makeup, and it made her eyebrows look crazy because her eyebrows was sand bladed or whatever the hell y'all get done for her to have makeup on.
Because this woman is on ESPN and she cares that her eyebrows look bad.
Listen here, universally pretty is universally pretty. You don't have to try. That's what the universal pretty part is. Mm-hmm. You woke up like this. Mm-hmm. So this I walked in after work, disheveled. This is the same person that will also tell you that she don't leave the house looking crazy. So which one is it?
Okay. I will say this. I will not walk out of the house with a head wrap on. I'm not walking out of the house like I don't have no damn sense. But I also at times don't always get so put together. You know what I mean? Like I'll be in sweatpants and a shirt. And to me, that is not how I was raised to dress to impress. You know what I mean? Like kids used to go to school in pajama pants. My parents didn't allow that shit with me. Like, no, you're not going to school in pajamas. Absolutely not. So to me, I feel like when I wear sweatpants and a shirt, I'm not at my best because that's not how I was raised. But I'm also thinking because I'm not at my best that no one else is going to want to try to holler either.
Okay.
But I guess that's not a thing.
So now that, like I said, we've established pretty privilege.
He's such an asshole.
Like what?
Established.
You could just leave the house however and get a free phone or
not however though.
Just listen. I'm just saying. This is what y'all saying. I'm just repeating it. At the end of the day, all I want to know is what's the thing. Let's let the people know now. Being pretty, what's the best thing about that? What's the thing that you can use at any time that you know? Is it a get out of jail free card? Is it a what is it that is the best perk of having pretty privilege?
That's hard.
And I'm not gonna hold y'all up because some white people don't know they have white privilege. So it's understandable that y'all are confused.
Yeah, no, and as we should, because who just walks around like, oh, pretty privileged. But I will say that I think it changes with time. I'm gonna say that because when I was younger and when people used to hit on me, I actually cared. Whether it was because I wasn't in a relationship or I was in a relationship but wasn't happy. Like when people gave me compliments, it meant something because I was young and dumb, you know what I mean? And I wanted that type of attention back then. Now, though, that I'm older, married, it's a little bit different. It's funny that you asked that because even just last night I went to the gym and I got a compliment from a girl in the locker room. She walked up to me and was like, "You're so pretty." And that shit meant so much to me. Like, I feel like when girls compliment now on some just like, girl, you look pretty today, you know what I mean? Or your hair looks nice, or I like your outfit. Like, that means a lot now. Like, when girls are uplifting other females, like, I like that. So I think it changes with time and what type of relationship you're in. If you're unhappy and you're pretty, if you're getting those compliments from other people, like, that might mean more. So,
okay.
I don't know what else to tell you.
So once again, I'll ask the question. What's the biggest perk of having pretty privilege?
I really don't know.
And I'll be honest. Here we go. Let me jump in here and tell you what I mean.
Well,
as a man,
yeah.
And I'm listen. I will brag on myself to the end. My beard is imported from Peru this week, but it might be from the United Arab Nations next week. But listen here. What I will tell you is this. I knew growing up having what people assume was good hair and nice features being light skinned, because light skin was really popular back then.
Okay, what?
But being light skinned and having all that, I felt like I could get away with murder because I had a longer string than everybody else.
See, I never had those. I never thought like that though.
I didn't either.
Ever. Like to be like I'm being honest right now. I never thought that my looks were about to get me by on anything. I never thought that.
The only thing that I can say, and this is like a long, long time ago, is that like if me and my friends or me and my boyfriend at the time, we would go to the bar and I was like guaranteed to get a free drink. And I would give it to my friends because I didn't want it. So I'll give the drinks to my friends or give the drinks to my boyfriend at the time or whatever because I knew I was going to get a drink. I was okay looking, and I usually at that time definitely did not wear a bunch of clothes to the club. So,
well,
yeah, that time,
that's another point as well. Can you be left in the club alone? Because some women you can walk away from in the club, some women you can't, because of the crowd and flock of people that flocks around them. Also,
back in the day, no.
Back in the day, no.
No, absolutely not. Like for one, I guess I looked all right. My eyebrows sucked back in the day, but other than that, like I looked all right.
All of ours did.
Yeah, it was not a good time. But you know, like plus I dance. So I would definitely be like, I'm finna dance or whatever. I'm in the middle of the dance floor, whatever. So people want to dance with you, and you know, that's a problem. Now, like, I'm at the bar. I'm old, I'm sitting down. So it's okay now. But back in the day, nah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Times change. Like the pretty privileged thing, like back then, when you're younger, you enjoy it. When you get older, sometimes you just want to sit the fuck down and chill. You don't want that attention.
Listen, not wanting the attention and getting the attention unwantedly is still pretty privileged. Because just because you don't acknowledge it doesn't mean it does not exist.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
For instance, y'all ever pulled up to the gas station and
now why you gotta talk about the motherfucking
I'm not even about to talk about what we're talking about. Y'all ever seen the clerk? For instance, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying this, Ash. I'll pull up to 7-Eleven and see nerd dude behind the counter like, baby, go get us some free gummy bears.
Yeah, he pimps me out.
I already know they're gonna be free.
He does.
And if she come back,
but I do the same with him.
I had to pay $2 for some gummy bears. I'm gonna be like, babe, you losing your time.
he does
what
that.
Happened to you?
But I do that to him all the time too. Like I'll tell him to stick a little leg out.
Especially if we get around
with the older women. Oh yeah, they love him. They eat him up. So I'll be like, handle your business right now. Get this. Because there's no point in paying for something if you can get it for free.
Okay.
Especially if you don't have to do nothing for it.
Exactly. But other people that are not as blessed by God have to pay for these things.
I'm sorry, y'all.
There's some women that's pulled up to the gas station knowing that the money that they got left in their account is going in their gas tank.
And I'm sorry to them.
No way that they're going to have to get it for free.
I'm sorry, sis. That's sad if you have to go through that, but
I don't feel like I get gas because I'm pretty. I really don't.
What do you feel like it for? It's a blessing. Somebody's just paying it forward.
Yeah, I promise you. I don't know if it's
the universe. Is that what we're going with?
Jesus, I don't know. But like it's been a pandemic, for over a year now. And I got these, I don't got them with me right now, but I got these big sunglasses that my homegirl got me for my birthday. And I wear a mask. You can literally see like this much of my nose. And somebody paid for my gas. You can see my face. So.
How much of your ass did they see?
That's why I'm confused.
How much of your chest did they see? How much of the rest of you did they see?
My legs.
Because listen, a dude will sell out for 90% of the product.
I see that. I understand that. But the thing is, though, is that just being desperate, or is that being pretty? Because
no, it's
that's why I'm confused.
It's all privilege. Let me tell you why it's privilege. Because people are paying for the things that you guys were blessed with. They still on payment plans for the rest of their life, like student fucking loans, because they going to Dr. Miami and to Dominican Republic to get titties and ass and BBLs and CCLs and BBCs and CCDs. I'm telling you, y'all got to understand that pretty privilege is the thing. Because I'm telling y'all as a guy because I know. I've been around it, and I've even seen the mask thing. One of my homeboys kept talking about, man, this girl bad, dog. She got blue eyes. She thick, da 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 da. He seen her the other day with her mask off. He was like, damn, I damn near slapped her across the table.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know.
Because usually if the 90% is good, then you at least gonna get 95. You know what I'm saying? I
low key though be like offended for them. Like even when people try to talk to me with a mask on, I'd be like, damn dog, I might not have all my teeth. Like I'd be mad for them. Like
I promise, that's always my thought. Like, what if I was dumb?
Like I'd be feeling bad for them. Like
that's part of pretty privilege.
Fortunately,
some people are just wishing that somebody would talk to them.
Oh, okay.
But that's the thing. Okay, so the last person that bought my gas, which was recent, I won't lie, but like I had on shorts, a regular shirt.
So that's it already. Legs,
that short.
Legs, shorts. That's it. That's it. Well, and I just learned.
And my glasses on, and they bought my gas, but they didn't ask for my number. They didn't. None of that stuff. They're like, you have a nice day. And I'm like, I will.
That's so funny she just said that because sis, I was just asking him, like when we go to the strip club sometimes, like I always ask him, like, what is the point? Because dudes will sit there the entire time, not say shit to the strippers, not do anything. They'll just sit there weird, right? Yeah. And then right when they're about to leave, they shoot all the money out with their little gun and then walk away. I'm like, what was the point of that? So they didn't wait to talk to anyone. Like, I don't get it. I still don't understand that.
And I had to explain to her nicely that those are the same people that are paying all of these women's bills and flying them anywhere they want to go and sending them to Dr. Miami. That's them same people.
So I was supposed to ask them, like,
I guess so. There you go. There you have it.
I know some dudes out there who don't have a problem getting a woman, but will not talk to a woman unless he gets a sign that she's going to respond well. Because everybody don't respond. Everybody don't respond the same to getting turned down.
But I mean,
me personally, life. I don't care. I felt like if you do the math and you shoot enough times off in the fucking club, you'll leave with 8 or 9 numbers. They might not be the numbers that you would like, but you got a nice amount to start with.
I've just never understood it because I've always just believed that if someone says no, they say no, and you move on because there's a billion other people in this world.
A billion.
Like I've never sat there and been like, oh, but what if he doesn't? Like, okay, you say no. Like that's the end of it.
That's also called having options.
I suppose, but
that's also called having options. Now put yourself in the other shoes where you might be facially challenged. You got one dude who walks up to you and talks to you in a mask. He's the first dude who done talk to you in 3 months. That man saying something gonna mean a lot different.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. I got you.
So you got to look at it from both sides of the fence. Y'all looking at it from the pretty privileged side of the fence, but not the other side.
I just don't think I like the term. I think that's the problem.
What's wrong with the term?
Pretty privileged because
it just sounds bad. Like
it
just sounds bad.
I mean, you got to own it though.
Okay, I guess
you got to walk in it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Everybody can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't been blessed with it. And I'm put it to you like this: when you ever been with a dude and because I know it's the same with women. We talked about it on the male episode when we was rating women. The prettier you are,
yeah, I remember that.
The more you can get away with. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'll take a bad attitude if everything else is together, especially if you fine. I'll take a bad attitude every now and then.
But for how long?
Like,
you know?
Instance,
okay.
Y'all ever got mad at y'all man and knew y'all was wrong as hell, but just stayed mad anyway?
Oh, that's all the time.
That's called pretty privilege. Ugly women. Let me tell you why. Ugly women don't have that goddamn option.
We set ourselves up. We were like, we said yes quick as hell. Like,
you tricked me again.
Yeah. But I still
ask me again so I can change my answer.
Okay, so here's the thing. Yes, I guess that's pretty privileged, but when I do it personally, I don't know if this is you, sis, but when I do it personally, I'm not thinking at the time like I'm going to get away with this because I'm pretty. I'm just pissed. And you know what I mean? I'm just pissed. I'm not thinking like I'm about to get away with this because I look good. I have a right to be pissed. No.
Yeah, I just used to have a super bad attitude. So
yeah, people just got on my nerves.
Must be nice.
Me too. Yeah. So but so now that you say it though, I get it. You're trying to say because if you look good somewhat that you can get away with a lot more, which I never thought about it like that at all because I was just pissed.
How many tickets have you had in your life?
Type of tickets?
Driving tickets.
One.
How many tickets have you had, Asia?
How many have you had?
Next question.
0.
I used to get.
Okay, let's change this. How many tickets do you get to how many times you've been pulled over? What's the ratio?
Oh wow, I see where you're going with this. That's pretty dirty. That's a low blow.
Because my black big ass getting one every time. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, for real?
Oh no.
All right.
First of all, they showing up with their hand on the gun.
Unless it's a female. It might be a female cop.
Her scary ass gonna show up with her hand on your gun too.
Yeah. Females are tough. Yeah. Female cops are tough.
Outside the window, I look like Ahmad in them, so you know how they treat me.
Oh my God.
How many times I get patted down in the airport, baby?
He's outrageous. A few times, yeah. They don't know. They don't know what this man is. Yeah. This is an imported beard.
No joke. What's this? September? Like June or July? It was July. In July, I got pulled over.
Okay. Did you get a ticket?
Nah.
What happened?
My tags was expired.
What? And you didn't get a ticket?
Nah.
That's an auto ticket. That's like auto. Like they already got that printed out before they come to the car window.
So let me guess, you didn't get it because pretty privilege.
No, that's not why. Right, exactly.
Okay, about to say that.
I had a legitimate reason.
Okay. You do know they tow your car and can put you in jail for that, right?
Anyways,
I've been there on the same charge. That's what I'm saying.
So the policeman put me over and was like, "Do you know I pulled you over?" And I was like, "No," because I actually like drive really safely now. So I literally didn't know. I was like, "No, I don't know." And he was like, "Your tabs are expired." I was like, "This is how I remember." I was like, "There's no way my tabs are expired because my birthday is next week, so there's no way." And he was like, "Your tabs expired in March." I was like, "Now how do that make sense? Here go my license. Here go my proof of insurance. Like I'm legitimate." So I forgot that the license plate that I had, I bought that off my mother, off her old car. So it was still on her birthday. So I just explained the situation to the man. I was like, "Listen, you've got my driver's license. You see, my birthday is next week." So I really honestly didn't know. Like, who the fuck goes to the back and looks at their car like that? Not me.
So you got to talk to them. you had a conversation with y'all.
Sis, the whole time you were telling the story, I was like, I don't know why she's telling the story because he's just about to sum it up. We're pretty privileged.
Was he interested in what you were saying though? Like,
yeah, he was like, "You know what? That happened to me." That's funny. But he was like,
she's laughing.
It's funny
because she knows it's starting to come to her. Like, damn.
I was really like perturbed that he put me up because I knew I wasn't speeding. I was trying to get to Dunkin' Donuts. Like,
dog, it's always when you're trying to get something sweet. By the way,
I was trying to get my coffee right then.
Always when you're trying to get something sweet, dog. But
and he was like, "Listen, I know that there's like a wait at the Secretary of State. So all you need to do is just book an appointment and like print that out and keep that in your car. So if you get pulled over, you just show them you got an appointment coming up and you'll be fine." I was like, "Okay."
That was nice. Yeah.
It was super nice.
That's really nice. Yeah.
So my pretty privilege gets revoked when I deal with enforcement because of my size and my color. So I lose all pretty privilege. Let me tell you what happened to me when I got pulled over with expired tags a day after my birthday.
Oh God.
They impounded my car and they took my ass to jail. And they made me pay $100 cash to get my ass out and then $300 to get my car out the impound. Yes.
So Are we supposed to feel guilty right now?
No,
I'm confused.
I'm just letting y'all know. I just really know how it works for people whose
How are we
cars get
supposed to
revoked.
feel right now? I'm sorry
Right,
it
so
happened to you.
I don't know what do I sorry to
I'm
that man?
so
I don't know.
sorry.
I don't know.
No, but
Yes.
hey, listen. I just really wanted y'all to talk to people so they can see the other side of the fence. People don't understand, like the Instagram models, for instance.
Yeah.
They get a lot of opportunities that you don't get. We talk about sugar daddies all the time.
Yeah.
You ain't getting a sugar daddy if you not blessed by God in some form or fashion. Because
Here's the thing,
they're
though.
not gonna pay for average.
Yeah, but can we also go now, since you made your point with being pretty, you get privilege, but can we also talk about the opposite, though, of what it's like to be attractive all the time? Because when you are attractive, right, or semi-attractive, whatever you want to call it, like there's a lot of bad that can come to it, too. Like getting stalkers.
Yeah, and
when I was in college, y'all, I promise you, I got twice. I had to go to the Central Michigan University, like head office, and argue two of my papers because they did not think that I had brains enough to write them. I almost had a whole court case and got kicked out of school and everything because of that. And I'm like, dog, I wrote this. Like, these are my words. I had to go and literally recite the whole paper, like by memory, pretty much, to prove that. So there's a lot of things. I had to literally leave a class. I had to change classes because one of my professors tried to take me out to dinner, and I didn't want to be bothered with doing it anymore because I was like, look, this is going to go either way. I'm either going to get a really good grade, or now that I've denied dude, right, I'm going to fail anyways. So I just had to go change class. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen for, I guess, looking good. So it's not all fun and games all the time. Especially when people question your brains. I don't like that because I'm not stupid. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Talk about it.
So some of the bad experiences you had, sis, for looking good. Because I know some of Brit Stalker stories is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see, this is gonna sound weird. I don't really know that I have any.
Well, that's good. That's a blessing.
I just don't.
I don't want you to have any.
Like, I do believe that there are people who get things because they're pretty or because they look a certain way or they're shaped a certain way. People pay them more attention, whatever. I don't feel like I'm one of those people. I really don't. I feel like people do stuff for me because, like, they feel that I'm nice or something. I don't know. I really honestly believe that. So on the flip side of that, I don't feel like there's anything weird that's happened on account of me being pretty or whatever. Like, I've gotten like some creepy comments on like, Facebook or something. But
yeah, and I've seen a couple on Snapchat. Let's talk about it.
I've seen them.
What's some of the comments that you get?
It's weird.
You know, like people. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I will say, like, some of the comments are weird because, like, I don't really feel like the pictures that I post or when I go out, you know, I don't feel like it's risque or like nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie.
I just don't. I don't know how to respond. Like, I had a homegirl, her dad, like, inboxed me. That was really creepy and weird. You know, just weird stuff.
You should have got with her dad so you could have been her stepmom. That'd have been hype.
No, thank you. First of all, he not fine. Second of all, that's weird. But yeah, just like weird comments like that, or, you know, like the socks thing, like, you know, just like weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's the socks thing?
Oh, I thought I told that story on here before.
No.
I posted a picture on Facebook, and this guy was like, "I will pay for your socks."
You pay for your socks?
How much for your socks?
That's
like,
different.
The ones that you're wearing today. And I was like, I am not responding to this.
How much was he paying, sis?
How much was he gonna pay? You think? You didn't respond.
No, I didn't respond. So I didn't want to even get to that because why do you want my socks? I don't want to know why you want my socks. Actually, don't answer that. But like comments
weird,
like
bro.
That's really weird, bro. Yeah,
that's like the extent, I think. But I've not had, like, I saw Erica's comment. She has had stalkers. She really has. Like, You know what I'm saying? I haven't had anybody that I felt was like stalking me or following me or being weird like that. I just get like weird comments on my pictures.
Do you
Or
get unwanted gifts?
have I?
Yes.
Yes.
Like sent to your house and
Yes.
stuff that you didn't ask for. Unsolicited dick pics.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. That's what we're talking about. That's
all of that.
That's all the
All
downside
that.
of being pretty, and
It is.
that's the stuff that happens to people because, as you can see, people keep $30,000 worth of porn in their house. So
Mhm.
why wouldn't they send you an unsolicited dick pic when they
Yeah.
come across your picture?
No, that's true. And like I always say, whenever I get stuff like that, it really makes me start to doubt myself and think like, what am I doing for people to think that they can have the right to even think that it's okay to do that? So it really makes you think like fucking calm down, relax. I also don't like the fact that people think because you look good that everything that you've worked so hard for to get to was because of that. Like it's wild.
Yeah.
That's probably my biggest one. You know what I mean? Like even
That's a
with
good
like
one.
with YouTube, with everything that I'm doing right now, like I've had a couple people like, oh, it's because you got big boobs. That's why you got so many followers. If you only knew how many fucking nights I stay up and edit and film and script things, even with the podcast, like this shit isn't easy. Things are not easy. And people are just like, oh, it's just because you're pretty. It's a slap in the face. You know what I mean? Like I don't take it as a compliment at all. It's really opposite. So, and I'm pretty sure you've gotten that too. Like
I have gotten that now that I'm thinking of it. Like with dance stuff, which is weird because like I don't know, for stuff like your YouTube channel or for stuff like dance, like it's on display. So you can see if you really wanted to go back and see how trash I was 10 years ago, it's there. So it's not like I, slept with the right person or I'm pretty, so I got this job. Like I worked my ass off. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like that. I have gotten accused of getting a job because I was pretty. Now that I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, that's why.
How long have y'all ever been out of a job? Let me put that like that because I think that's a good question for people to know. Like, what's the longest you've been jobless?
Been working since I was 16.
I had a month. No, it was like 2. I had a 2-month span in 2014 where I did not work.
You was getting turned down for job opportunities?
I had left the job and didn't have a backup. This was 2014, so not the smartest idea, but I was young. But yeah, so I was looking for jobs and then I got a job and I started working. So like 2 months, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't work in college. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah, I don't
I
believe
stopped working
that,
in college, yeah.
I don't believe that anybody's accomplishments should be diminished because of the way they look. Because it's a lot of ugly people that's famous too. Let's look no further than Trick Daddy. But
Trick used to look good though. He used to look good. He was decent.
My man looked like a weed edible brownie now.
Yeah, he's also sick too though, so I'll give him that pass.
No, I thought he beat that.
Hey, wait, what does he have? What is it?
I don't know what he had. I just don't know.
I think he has lupus. I thought you had that forever.
Yeah, you don't. That lupus don't go away. So that's why I'm not messing with his looks.
I don't think he. I don't think he take his meds the way he posted.
Yeah, that part now. Now, if that's the case,
y'all know an awful lot about these people.
That is what it is, though. You don't just get rid of lupus.
She's like, shoot, they be sitting on his bandstand and he don't even take them.
Trick Daddy.
I used to be a big Trick Daddy fan back in the day. Trick Love the Kids was my joint.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. That was my shit right there.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
What a funny song.
I was a Trick fan. Now that I think about it, all the songs that I didn't realize. Yeah.
He was the Miami Sound.
Let's go.
If you like Trina, you like
Trick. To get it. Yeah. Sorry, I was about to get into my.
Okay.
Me and Aisha forget sometimes that we're in public. You see how we do?
For all of y'all over there doing that needy stuff, LL69.
LL69, y'all.
This has been a privilege, I must say, to do this episode with y'all. If y'all want to leave any advice, let me shout out to sponsors first. Shout out to Bel Air. Shout out to Adam and Eve. We appreciate y'all. The code is LL69 on AdamandEveStores.com. Go get your sex toys. Play with yourself. It's healthy. Get a schmingaling.
But pick up some Bel Air too, yeah.
Pick
while you're at it.
Bel Air, pick up some V-Line, pick up some Bumble, pick it all up. It's football season. You're gonna need it.
I can't wait.
But there's some advice for people out there, the young pretty ladies who are coming up. Stuff that y'all know now that y'all wish y'all would have known then. And we'll start with you, babe. What's some advice you would give a young pretty lady growing up?
My biggest advice would be still do your thing. Even if you're pretty, like looks can change. So still go to school if you have the opportunity to do so, or still do that job if you have the opportunity to do so. Just because you get a sugar daddy doesn't mean that you need to quit what you're doing at all. Get that money from your sugar daddy on top of getting your own money. So that would be my best advice.
Okay, let's go, sis. What you got for him?
Mine would be to stay safe. A lot of people, this actually just happened to an Instagram model. She was followed, and killed in her home. Just because she's pretty. You know what I mean? Like, that was her job. Like, she's an Instagram model. And I've heard that she was a very nice girl.
Me too.
All that stuff. But
what was her name? Mercedes Moore, I think. Is that it? R.I.P. Because that shit was sad. I saw that story yesterday and was just, it makes you think too.
It does.
It really makes you think.
You don't really think about stuff like, you take a picture, you pose it in front of your house, your house number could be in the background. People are crazy. Like, people are crazy. And if you're someone like her that, was able to make a living off being pretty online and being cool and hosting events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
They are. But the thing to go opposite with the pretty privilege, because she was pretty, right? I saw a lot of nasty comments. The girl is dead. And I saw the nastiest comments talking about like, oh, well, she deserved it. Or, oh, well, the people are saying that he was her sugar daddy. And even if he was, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that doesn't mean she deserved to die. Right. So again, because the girl was pretty, all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, she deserved it. Like, I saw nasty comments yesterday. I was disgusted by that. So you gotta,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Because that is sad. It's very sad.
And of course, I gotta sign off with my advice. One thing that I've learned today from doing this episode of Pretty Privilege is that sometimes pretty women don't know they're pretty. So all the times that you didn't take your shots and you paid for somebody's gas.
That's true. Now that's true.
Away, you missed. Every time you look at somebody, you get intimidated because of how good they look. You missed. And as a great songwriter once said, if you think you're lonely now, try going home without taking your shot. So the person that you think is too pretty to talk to probably don't even know that they're pretty anyway. So we signing off on Love Lockdown. Love y'all. Peace.
Love y'all. See ya.